Hi babies, welcome back to Love from Leo. My name is Tay. This is my channel. It is currently nighttime, so I am chilling. I am, in my environment as a Virgo moon. So y'all, if y'all see flies, I have a window open. I live in the South and it's basically summertime here, so they do what they do. All right. So yeah. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Whenever I was shuffling, I was like, it's time to go to war. It's time for Libra to go to war. I think you can handle yourself, though. King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy. But I say that because the energy that I got for you guys was Mars. This is what you're going to be working with. So you may be just feeling really driven, a lot of ambition. But this is also, I just feel like you're going to be really battling either with yourself or with others around you. Now, the Spirit Oracle messages that we got are disruption and suffering and silence. So I kind of feel like for most of you, you're going to be battling yourself. This could be because of the quarantine situations that are happening. But during May, I just kind of feel like you're really going through this, like, these self-evaluation. Okay, self-evaluation. So let's just read what the cards have to say. We're going to start off with disruption. Sometimes disruption is needed, okay? A sudden, usually unforeseen disruption or major change is happening or about to take place. Even if it appears to be a negative experience, it can lead to enlightenment or a total shift in your lifestyle. In traditional tarot, this card means the falling tower that eventually crumbles due to its weak foundation. So if there's a part of your life that you know basically that it wasn't going to be staying much longer, this is probably the month where it's going to collapse, okay? This is an opportunity to rebuild with a solid, positive structure to make you or the situation even stronger. There are times when the most difficult situations arise in your life. If you choose to, they can act as a catalyst to heal other areas. They're beneficial because they're truly your greatest teachers. Learn from past mistakes, accept them, and integrate them into your life as stepping stones. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This disruption card is a reminder that negative thinking, limiting beliefs, ignoring problematic situations, and risky or careless lifestyles must be addressed so that positive changes can take place. Life has a habit of moving you forward, whether you're ready or not. Transformation of body, mind, and soul can happen if you view this dramatic time or change as an opportunity for growth. In the future, you may look back and be thankful for this opportunity. So this is like the Tower card. So we're going to be having some Tower moments, Libra. When I was reading, I kept hearing, ready or not, here I come, you can't hide. Like, that's the type of energy. But, I just got the chills. This is going to be pretty big for some of you. I'm not going to lie. I really do feel like there's going to be some major shifts for you, okay? Woo! The next card we have is Suffering and Silence. I'm going to find you and take it slowly. Okay, Suffering and Silence. The number 9 denotes completion. Are you finally ready to let go of these limiting negative beliefs, or are you allowing the issues in your life to become bigger than they really are? Your mind has been doing quite a job on you lately, and even your dreams may be trying to get your attention. When you learn to let go of worry, despair, and hopelessness, a positive new way or path will be shown to you. This is a reminder to take action and trust that your soul and the power of spirit will grasp you firmly by the hand and guide you. But you must first take the steps towards healing and let go of the mental distress. Don't suffer in silence. Reach out for help that's available. Libra. I feel like some of you guys are really having a hard time of letting go. I feel like some of you guys are really having a hard time just acknowledging what's happening in your life, the endings, the new beginnings. But what I do like about the card we just read, it basically was saying that this is a time of completion for you. There's a cycle that will end, but with a new ending will be a new beginning, okay? So keep that in mind, all right? Alrighty, you guys, let's just jump right in. We're starting off the beginning of your May with the 8 of Pentacles. So you are working very diligently on something. I almost feel like for a lot of you, you're not focused on love. Either you were in a situation with someone who was very manipulative, or you were the person who was being manipulative in the situation. For some of you were cheating. And this is because you had different insecurities within yourself, or the other person, they were cheating because they had insecurities within themselves. But what I'm seeing here is like, you almost had to hit rock bottom in your love life in order for you to see like, okay, maybe I do need help. maybe I do need to work on the empty parts within myself as Libra. And I commend you on that, because I just feel like, yeah, this is what's making you go towards your new phase, your new experiences in life. You're like, I have to change the parts of me that I'm not okay with. I have to change the parts of me that make me act or react in a way that's not who I want to be anymore. It's almost like you're just reevaluating yourself, but you're finally looking yourself in the mirror. For a lot of you, you're facing the music, literally facing the music. There may be a Sag who's connected to this situation, or maybe you have Sag placements in your chart that could, be a better assistance for you to understand why you're going through this. But through it all, I'm seeing that things that you have invested in, it's no longer important. It doesn't matter how much time you invested in something. The time is now for it to end. And you're feeling this shift. You're literally feeling it. The problem is, you're like, where do I go? Like, who can I run to? Who can I run to? Like, this is crazy. I keep hearing all this music. If you're a person who's into music, definitely, like, I don't know, listen to the songs that help you understand what's going on around you. Even if you're not into music, if you listen closely enough to certain songs at certain moments, you can hear, like, spirit trying to tell you certain things. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely think there's a connection with that. Like, you are feeling the shift, but you're a little afraid of this shift because this is something that you may have never done before, or maybe you've done it in the past and you relapsed, so to speak, metaphorically and maybe like literally for some of you. It's like you're really having to face the music so that you can expand as Libra. This is like a way for you to open up new doors, but it's going to be really like scary for some of you. But you don't have a choice. At this point, you don't have a choice in your May. Let's see what all of this energy is for, though. Yeah, Two of Wands in reverse. I feel like some of you kind of lost your inspiration. Things are happening that you didn't want to happen. You would have never, like, said, oh, this is what I want, Spirit. This is what I want, God. This is what I want. But whenever this stuff starts to crumble, you realize, oh, this is what I needed. This is what I needed to happen, even though I didn't know it was going to come in this package. This is what I needed to happen so that I can move forward. Yeah, you're going to have lots of paths that you can go. Seven of Cups. You have lots of things that you can really look into. But the reason that you have all these opportunities that are being shown is because you're finally opening your eyes to see, because you left something in the past or something ended. It's not that it left. It's like you literally didn't have a say-so in it. It completely collapsed. I do feel like you feel like Spirit is here with you, but at the same time, you're constantly praying, you're asking for help. You're constantly like, what do I do? Like, or maybe some of you are just feeling really like uncomfortable. Like you could be feeling like, what do I do? You know, some of you feel helpless, but for some of you, I think you really are just like, okay, this is where I'm at in my life. I need direction. I need this. I need that. You're literally asking Spirit, you know, for help. And you're like, if there's people out there that can do anything to assist me, like let me lead myself to them. Help me find the courage. Like you're really, really like, you're looking for that support. You're really digging deep with your faith, because that's all you have left at this point. And if you're not doing that, I would say you need to be doing that at this point. For those of you who are in this state of despair, Seven of Cups, realize that you have more possibilities, you have more options than you think. Open your eyes, look around, listen to Spirit, listen to the universe. Like if you really sit quietly, you can tune into that vibration that we all are connected to, that's connected to the universe. But you have to sit still. You have to, even if it's not sitting still, you have to listen. Close your mouth, open your eyes, and open your ears, okay? Not that you want to suffer in silence, but you need to be silent so that you can hear what Spirit needs to tell you. It's a time for you to really, like, sit back. Hierophant. Be reserved, be stable, be calm. Don't do anything out of the ordinary. Even though your life is changing like crazy, you got to be calm, because you got to hear what Spirit needs you to hear, because there's something that Spirit needs to tell you, and this is why they are making major shifts in your life happen, so that you can wake up and listen to what Spirit needs to tell you, okay? Now moving towards the middle of your May, I'm seeing the Hangman in reverse. So you will have to make a decision. You will have to make something, like there's some type of choice that you're gonna have to engage in. What does this decision deal with? In a relationship in your life, a domestic relationship, I feel you're gonna have to either let go of a certain relationship, or you're gonna have to give more. It's emotionally related. This is something that you really care about. So I'm thinking it's maybe like a spouse, or maybe like your baby mama, your baby daddy. It could be like a mother for some of you, like something that you really do care about, like emotionally. It's not like a sexual thing. It's like something that you really do care about, you know. And then Four of Pentacles here, I feel like you are being encouraged to stay stable, maybe save your money, maybe stay reserved. Like maybe you shouldn't be doing too much talking around them. Maybe you should just kind of separate a little bit. Like be stable for those people, but financially I feel like you're supposed to kind of pull back a little bit. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but if it made sense to you, that was your message. There's something you're holding on to that it's not working, and whenever you hold on, the universe will literally pry your fingers off and make you let go. And that's what's happening. A lot of you are having a very hard time. Like instead of just accepting this message, you're like, I don't want to let go. I don't want to let go. And universe is like, you have to. You don't have a choice. And so in doing this, you will see that there's going to be things that come in your future. Like you will be pushed forward with this letting go situation. You will be united with certain traits and certain people, certain situations that they merge well with your energy, but universe literally has to force you that direction. And it's going to be so painful because it's a forcing situation. But once you do it, you'll realize there's a new love out there for you, and love comes in different ways. But I'm saying there's new social events that you need to be a part of. There's new social groups that you need to be a part of. And there's family that you need to reconnect with. And I feel like this is what this card is saying. You've been missing the mark, Libra. I'm not sure what you've been up to, but you've been missing the mark. And I just feel like universe is trying to get you to like reconnect. And then even with this Cancer card here, Three of Cups, I feel like this is saying you need to reconnect with your mom, or maybe just someone that you're like you should be super close with or whatever. But Three of Cups is telling me like you have to reconnect emotionally to something that you've been debating or like fighting against, because Two of Swords here, and even your energy is here, Libra, with the Libra energy. It's like, why are you fighting? Well, you're trying to choose sides of what you're supposed to emotionally go towards, but I think that's because you're not really emotionally stable. So let's see why this Two of Swords energy is coming up in the middle of your May. Yeah, Justice. So you again, it's all you. But this is also about karmic justice. And so depending on what you've been going through, this is a time where you are having to pay your debts when it comes to whether it's literally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, energetically, whatever way you want to put it. You're paying your debts. And I just feel like for a lot of you, you are the person who owes more than whoever else is in your life. But at the same time, that's not a bad thing. It's just literally that's justice. And if anybody knows about justice, it's you, Libra. You are the scales. You are the justice system. You are the judge of the zodiac. And so I feel like it's your turn to really, what's the word I'm looking for? You have to, some of you are going to be the person asserting this justice on someone, like saying, okay, this is my time to get my karmic payback. But for a lot of you, I feel like it's your turn to really be in the defendant's seat, so to speak. If you were in a court, instead of you being the judge, now you're the person who's about to be sentenced. I hope that's not, literal, but I'm saying like it's your turn to get your sentence now. It's judgment day for you. Ooh, not judgment day, child. We have Knight of Pentacles as well. So yeah, for some of you, this could literally just be with money. But I also feel like this is saying this is a deeper meaning, man. This is like domestically, like in your family, your connections, your ties. It's judgment day. You know what I'm saying? Like this, it's so connected to your emotional well-being though, because the Three of Cups and Cancer energy, this is like maternal. This is something that, whether it goes good or bad, it's something that's so connected that you're going to feel it either way. Ooh. Okay, let me see if I get a little bit more information on what this judgment or justice is about. Why is this coming up? Clarification. Oh, here we are. The Hermit. So this is something that you have to go through. It's like an experience that once you go through it, and as you can see, he's holding the light ahead of him. You have to go through your own darkness. And the darkness and spirituality is represented by you going within yourself, the unknown, the parts of yourself that you're afraid to tap into. And it's almost like your demons, I want to say, the parts of you that you keep hidden, your skeletons in your closet, you literally are showing the light on them. And I feel like if this was court, it would be like evidence. And it's time for you to, you know, get whatever is coming towards you. And I'm not trying to say it in a scary way. I just feel like for you, it's going to feel so scary. But we also have the Four of Wands here. So it's not scary. It's just this is the part that you've been avoiding. You know what I'm saying? And now you have to deal with it. So it's not scary. As soon as you confront it and you put the light on it, you'll see it's not scary. You'll actually see that whenever you get past it, all of these good things come towards you. Your heart will be protected with this Four of Wands. But you hiding yourself from it is not doing you any justice. No pun intended, but literally, it's not doing you any justice to keep ignoring the parts of yourself that you haven't confronted. Wow. Okay. So, Libra, this is all about you, man. When I was saying, like, get ready for war, it's not even about another person. It's you. It's the internal war within yourself. This is the part that, if I had to put this with a sign, I guess I would say Virgo. This is that time where you have to go within yourself. If it's not Virgo, maybe it's Scorpio or Aries. You have to go within yourself, those darker aspects of yourself, and literally find the light. You have to find your own light to get out of that tunnel of darkness that has been bestowed within yourself. But once you do it, it's like you can fly, like the air is fresher, the world is beautiful again. But you have to go through that darkness. And Libra, keep in mind, you are cardinal air, and a lot of what Libra is all about is beauty. You're ruled by Venus. Your ideals are what they fuel you. Like you want beauty, you want the idealistic life, you want the picture perfect everything. And so for you to really have to look at the ugly parts of yourself is going to be very hard. It's going to be very uncomfortable. But so is anything worth living for. Anything that is good, anything that is worth waiting for, it's not always going to be pretty. It's not always going to be rainbows and sparkles and crystals and you know what I'm saying? But you going through this is going to bring you that feeling of rainbows, crystals, and beauty. You're going to finally see things crystal clear. And I feel like this is something that you need to go through. And it's going to be something that's disruptive. You know, it's not something that's going to be like planned for. So don't think that. Like it's literally going to be something that comes out of the blue. But it's also something that you knew was going to happen. You just never knew that it was going to, you like in your perfect world. No, it's never going to happen. But this isn't your perfect world, Libra. This is reality. This is your life, Libra. And universe is just ready for you to move on to your next phase. And so it's doing what it wants. It's putting you in those situations where you have to make changes because you yourself are not doing them. Ooh, all right, y'all. All right. Let's move on to the end of your May. So I'm seeing the Three of Wands in reverse. So I feel like you're having a little bit of issues with trying to like put something into action as far as like your creative endeavors or maybe a project. Like I feel like after this shift that happens for you, you kind of not lose your sight, but you kind of have to start over. You have to start from scratch when it comes to your direction. Let's see which way you're going to end up going with this though. Okay, so you're going back towards something that you feel comfortable with. So if you had like a hobby from your past, or even like a family member or a past love or your first love, like I'm getting really nostalgic vibes from this card. You're not necessarily going to put action towards it, but you're going back to that mindset of how you used to feel. And so with doing this, I think it helps you spark what you would want to go towards. But I also feel like with this past memory that you're having, with the King of Wands in reverse, I feel like maybe you burned the bridge or maybe you embarrassed yourself. And so you can't really go towards this person, but you know that whatever that vibe was for you in the past, you know that it was a better you. Especially if this is like a female in your life. This could be your mom too with the Empress energy here. It's like you want to fix something. Like you're ready to go towards something. Yeah, within yourself, you realize that you are the missing piece. You are the reason why you don't have your happy ending yet. With the Ten of Cups here, the Magician, and then also the Star card in reverse. So you know that you're the reason why all of this has happened, but I think you're starting to realize, oh shit, like maybe I do have to fix it. I have to put an ending to how I've been acting, which is reckless, because I'm seeing the Knave of Wands here in reverse. But it's not you that's putting an ending to it, it's the universe, because Tower card in reverse is like, we waited on you to change and you never did, so we're doing it for you. But once this change comes, you are transformed from this reckless behavior that you had been, doing, this routine that you had been a part of, this cycle, the wheel that you had been sitting on for all this time. So Libra, you really are making some really, really, really big changes as far as like moving through your May. I don't know if you're internalizing it, but I do see with the Ace of Pentacles here and the 10 of Pentacles, you definitely are on the right path by the end of your May. You definitely are. Some of you are going to be receiving money. I feel like this is bigger than money, though. This has nothing to do with just finances. This is you, Libra. Like, you're finally stable within yourself. Like, you figured out your golden path almost, or you at least figured out what makes you feel complete. In your domestic surroundings, which I feel like has been such a major war zone for you. Like you've had so much conflict in that part of your life. Well, let's see what this Ace of Pentacles is showing up for. Like, what path are you, should you be going on? All right, so we have Four of Pentacles, saving your money, going towards your destiny, but keeping quiet, like not telling anyone. The Devil, I feel like you're going after your passions. And for a lot of you, this is probably passions where people told you, oh no, like you should probably do something more practical, or you're being creative and you need to be logical. And you're like, no, I think I'm going to go towards what I want. I'm going to do this. But I think you're being very quiet in your movement with this. Now, this Ten of Pentacles is coming up because, let's see. Ooh. All right, we got two cards again. Four of Swords and Ace of Wands. So like I said, you've thought about what you wanted to do now as far as what you want your future to look like, your setup, your plan that you're about to go and attack now. And now you're literally working towards it with this Ace of Wands. You're putting action after the thought. And it's all because of this Tower moment. I keep saying this Tower moment keeps popping up. Tower, Tower, Tower. What is this Tower moment related to? Okay, it came out of the blue. Five of Wands. Eight of Wands. It comes out of the blue. You don't have a say-so in it, but you have to fight. You have to fight for whatever this is. This could be as simple as you not knowing that you had a bill coming up and now you got to pay it or something. Or this could be something as deep as your whole structure around you falls apart. And I'm talking about home, your stability, your job, everything. Like everything around you falls apart. But you got to keep fighting. It's like, are you going to keep going or are you going to, fall flat? Libra, like what are you gonna do? This could also be involving an Aquarius or a Pisces is what I'm seeing here. So when all of this happens, we know that you're gonna find your strength again, Libra, but when all of this happens, what are you, what should you do in the end of your May? Four of Pentacles. It keeps coming up, y'all. Oh, Four of Pentacles. It's like you gotta stay 10 toes down. You gotta stay grounded and you gotta keep going. Like that's all you can do. Keep saving, keep learning your lessons, keep doing things to move forward, but keeping it to yourself. You can't tell everybody what's happening. It's not gonna work like that. It's just not. Oh, Libra. I really hope that this helped you. I feel like there's gonna be some major breakthroughs. Inspirational breakthroughs at that. So once you get through this, let me know, let other people know, tell your story after you get through this, but don't suffer. And if you need assistance, reach out. This card said it itself. If you need my help, reach out. Okay, so with that being said, I love you guys so much. If you like this video, make sure you leave me a thumbs up, especially if you made it this far. Subscribe to the channel because I have more videos coming for you. I have a patreon.com/lovefromaleo. I have this new thing that I'm doing where basically you sign up for a monthly subscription. Each month I will send you an automatic personalized reading that will be specifically dedicated to you. I will send it to your email or on your Patreon account. As long as you are signed up on that tier, I will send you monthly readings, okay? If you have anything specific that you want the reading to be about, I will definitely focus on that. But the point is, I'm trying to build my clientele on a monthly basis. And if you are someone who needs monthly assistance or if you would like that, then definitely sign up, okay? If you would just like a reading just out of on a whim and you want me to do a reading for you, you can definitely do that as well without having to sign up for a monthly, reading. Email me at lovefromaleo@gmail.com for that. You can also follow me on Instagram. I have 2 accounts. I'm trying to build my social media presence, child, because apparently that's what you're supposed to do nowadays. I don't post all the time, but I do post. If you want to see whenever I post, make sure you follow me there. And with that being said, I know this is going to be a tough month for you. For some of you, this is going to be the toughest month of your life. But you can do this, okay? You're not the only person who's been through tough times. And I just put up a whole bunch of videos this month just talking about hard times and how to get through them and how it's all usually here and here. And what you can do here to help all of that and align yourself, okay? And I'll probably put more self-help videos, not just talking about the bad times, but also what you can actively do to help yourself as far as chakra work, meditation work, all of that. If you're interested, if you really need that help, if you are in these situations now and you need assistance, let me know and I will post those videos, okay? I love you all and I will see you in my next video. Bye, my lovely Libra.